Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On Saturdays, people are queuing up to come in because there's something that really appeals to people about felt making. It's such a sensory
Activity.
And people like to connect over making something, and so they're very interested in felt making.
Great. So what sort of people actually come in and work with you?
Gosh, I don't want to stuff this up. So
It's 100% just.
Felt making is something that a lot of people will gravitate to. They just love the vibrancy, the tactileness. It is so versatile. Wool is an amazing fibre.
Mm-hmm.
It has very few boundaries actually. So it's an amazing craft, and I think people gravitate to this space.
Yeah. So are there different types of wool and different?
Oh yeah. Merino is the softest and it felts beautifully. Coarser wools have their place too because they're tougher.
Yeah.
And but they all have these amazing qualities.
Okay. So, and do you use all the same type of wool on one project, or sometimes it's mixed up?
Sometimes it's mixed, yeah. Depends what it is.
Can you maybe show us some of the projects you've got?
Let me see. This is a story mat that I've made for children, for anyone. This is made from quite a strong wool, and perhaps other fibres might go into these tufty trees. My little snakes down here, for instance.
Oh, they're cool.
These have actually got a weight inside them. They've got I'm not going to tell you what they've got inside them, but they're nice and strong and feel like the weight of a snake.
Mm-hmm.
And I like these. These are my current fascination. Nice strong bangles that give a little pop of colour.
All right.
My Christmas trees.
So that's all felt.
This is quite a strong. Well, this is actually a little piece of wood off our beach.
Oh, so Castlecliff Beach.
Castlecliff Beach. This is another Castlecliff Beach stone and some driftwood with a nice.
Well, that's this mudstone.
It's mudstone. And with some little trees on top, and these are my magnetic flowers.
Oh.
That stand up nice and straight. I've also had some of these nice colourful metal discs made for the trees too, just in case you haven't got a fridge handy to put it on.
Okay, so that's the idea, to stick to the top of your fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My pin chickies, these are made from merino as a pin cushion. They've probably got some nice tough wool inside them.
Okay, so it's a natural rope, the filling and everything.
Yeah. Pretty much. My hats are mostly merino, and my dragon cave.
Oh wow.
My dragon cave down here with its resident dragon. This would be a nice strong wool like Romney. And up here, my little kiwi burrows are made of a nice strong Corriedale wool and a little bit of merino added in the tree trunk where they live. These are quite nice to show to children, groups of children or kindergarten children. And we can talk about kiwis and how vulnerable they are, and how sometimes naughty stoats will be hiding in the forest waiting.
Yeah. That's why, because of the coast care, Castlecliff, I'm quite keen on trapping those.
Stoats? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we got a few stoats, have we?
I believe they've come up. Paul's come up with a couple of stoats.
Yeah, I think they are around.
I mean, mostly it's rats, but yeah.
My little gathering baskets. These have got are lined with silk, and they are made from Corriedale wool. And these are designed for children because young children love to gather things as they go about their play.
It's a little kitty.
Yeah. Necklaces. These are my dready necklaces. These are made of merino. One great big hoop, and I can wind it. I can wear it up close around my neck, or I can have it quite dangly. I can do whatever I like, but it's nice and warm to have around my neck.
All right. Yeah, would be.
Yeah.
What's these pieces here? They look like 1920s kind of stuff.
Well, this is a bit of fabric that I found actually in a fabric shop. Sometimes I find things in op shops, but this one in particular I liked because I could see potential for adding it to wool. So I've thought about a small bag sort of theme here, like a little clutch purse. So this one's got silk inside, a layer of black wool, and then the fabric itself is placed on top of the felt and felted in, which has given it that slightly ruched effect.
Ruched, that's a great word.
Yeah.
Doesn't get used enough.
No,
Ruched.
Ruched, yeah. So it's given it a whole new quality, that fabric, and I quite like that, either as a bag to wear over the shoulder, or a little clutch purse. Put the handle away and use it as a clutch purse. And there's always a collection of flowers hanging around my studio, which are quite attractive, whatever shape or form they come in. And also I have a fascination of little creatures that are fun.
He's this character. Reminds me of someone. I better not say who.
Cool. Is that right? He took on a new life once I put teeth in him, actually.
Yeah. And who's this?
This is another one that children are quite intrigued with. This is my little crocodile, and he started his life as the crocodile that wanted to eat the monkeys hanging in the trees.
Oh, so those are the monkeys.
The
All right,
five little monkeys hanging in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, "You can't catch me." And my little tanifars, my playful tanifar take.
Cool. Oh, and owls.
And a family of owls who belong to the story about the owl babies.
The owl babies?
The owl babies.
What's that story?
The 3 babies who are sitting in the tree while their mother owl goes away looking for food, of course, in the middle of the night, and the owl babies are very worried about their mum returning. So it's a favourite New Zealand story.
Right. Awesome. So how do people actually just come in here and ask, or they phone up and make bookings? How does
Most
it work?
people find their way in here.
Yeah.
A few people have seen me online.
Mm-hmm.
Susan Shan Felton. But yeah, everything that I sell, everything I sell from here.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, Susan.
Thanks.